Well, almost $200,000 of what is believed to be drug money is now in the possession of the Nueces County District Attorney thanks to a bust near Robstown. That bust was made Friday by agents working as part of the DA's task force. It all started up in Houston, where detectives there noticed the same car in a high crime area. That car was then seen traveling down south to Refugio when officers notified the DA's task force and pulled it over near Robstown and then began searching. Inside, officers found $198,000 hidden inside the car between the trunk and the rear door.
And so that's all the money going south to these criminal organizations in the valley or in Mexico. And so we've taken off the streets going back south.
Gonzalez says since the beginning of this task force, more than $300,000 of drug money has been taken off the streets. That money will go back to the DA's office to help with future expansions.